Hello, what is up? This is your buddy Alert Wolf here to bring you another anime review. This time is of Henneko The Hentai Prince and the Stony Cat, episode 8. This one is called 100% Girl. Now, obviously this has to do with the last wish Azusa made at the end of the last episode. She wishes for a new girl, to be a new girl. And the cat makes that wish come true, I guess. And she had been avoiding them for the last few weeks, and she hides from them every time she can. And the new girl that appears is this pink-haired girl, Emi, who says she's Ponta's little sister. And Emi is completely in love with our protagonist. And she also has a tiny little, look like a walkie-talkie version of the cat god idol, where she just makes little wishes and changes the fabric of reality, you know? Like, she made a small wish that the brother would recognize her. She also appears to be like this little girl as opposed to a high schooler. But whatever. And so throughout the episode, she just makes little witches that just change how things work. Now, for example, they run into the vice captain, who's always saying perverted, accusing him of the most perverted things. Because he had the girl he had the pink-haired chick on his shoulders there. And so then they go into the changing room because she wants to see the pools and stuff, and she ends up making a wish that he was more respected and was treated like a prince, basically. And thus, the whole thing changed, and it was like the Coliseum is there, and everybody's school uniforms was a bathing suit, and everybody seemingly affected by this wish. And as it goes on, we have ridiculous things. Nobody calls him a pervert. They call him the prince. They don't call him the hentai prince. They just call him the prince. And you know, he tries to help out as things go along. But then, you know, man, I am so bad with her name. Tatsukiko, she keeps wanting to call him like a hentai, but it's not coming out. And basically the crux of this is eventually they run into Azusa, and he chases her down, and they're like, and he's kind of on top of her, and he's like, why are you guys dressed in a bathing suit? She's the one calling him a hentai, and that kind of snaps both of them out of it. They start remembering that this little girl made these wishes. The captain actually thought this was her fault somehow, because she, you know, she's been to Italy, or she likes Italian things. I forget the exact thing she said, but she thought this may have been a result of her wish, but it's not. We all know whose wish caused it, and then whose other wishes keep causing it. And then he remembers that Emi is actually a bunny. So, and is actually Ponta's little bunny. So that's who, and you remember she was wearing that bunny mask, so that's where the episode pretty much ends off. They have to figure out what's going on, and how she got a little handheld idol that allows her to make quick wishes like that. But it's all part of this cat god's, or prankster god's, I don't like calling it a god, spirits thing, you know? But, yeah, how do I rate this episode? This episode was hilarious. I was cracking up left and right. I thought this was a very good episode, so it's a 3.5 out of 5 out of me. It was so enjoyable to watch. There was a lot of fan service, but I'm not one to complain. Well, they were all in school uniforms, you know? Or school bathing suits. So, again, I'm not one to complain. But it was very good, very funny, and an interesting beginning to this new arc. So, that being said, click it up if you like it, comment if you must, and please, please, please subscribe if you can. And this is your buddy Alert Wolf signing out.